This is where you can put your socks. I don't like making work that's so serial. So like a lot of shows I think naturally feel really cohesive. These work kind of all, like one builds off the next, I think in a way that you can trace, but it's not so obvious. So I think kind of constructing these environments that help contextualize them feels like a way to tie it together. I thought it was really important to replace the doors. I wanted people's first experience coming in to be this sort of like trash explosion. So I ended up calling the show Midden Heap. Some friend was telling me this piece of trivia about octopuses collecting little trinkets underwater and putting them outside of their dens. And those are called Midden Heaps, so it felt like what I was doing. I kind of feel like in so many different material explorations, you discover like the part that's magic. And so in working with all of these things, like you'd find the frustrations and limitations of one, and then like the logical thing is to kind of move on to another one. A few weeks ago, I was like biking home and I was like, wait, this show needs sound. Like you need to feel like you've entered into a totally other planet, and sound is like a missing element. I asked my friend Ryan, who's an incredible musician, to put something together. And I was like, sit in your bathtub and maybe make it sound like water drums. I always feel like with these pieces I want to give like care instructions, like likes to go to the park at noon, needs warm milk before bed. This piece I wanted you to come in and see the backside first. And this is a grandfather clock that I worked with women in Swaziland called Gone Rural. The most pleasant surprise was when it got here and we all realized that it was like also the perfect chair. We started doing this stuff like right after the election, and I felt like we were just taking this like ersatz toxic slime and like it was like enveloping everything. Even though these things I think are like so poppy and fun and like playful, I was putting in these elements that kind of made it feel like I was matching the mood or like what was kind of going on in like our little way of making furniture.